So I won't have a problem, but we definitely won't be sending Josh down this line, we'll be sending him down the other line. And you'll have to give it a bit. Hang on.
Yep.
What was that?
That's your bump coming up.
Yeah, bumper's coming off. We're looking after Josh today for sure. I would have preferred to send him down here. I thought it would make for a better video. G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Think4x4. We're super excited. We've made it here to the Three Sisters track. We've been talking about it for a while. We've been here before, but we're excited to be back. Ben, what vehicles have we got with us today?
All right, Lochie, so the cruisers together, that all went together last night after the sound deadening. Got a bit of a rear locker issue, but I think it'll be all right today. We've also got Josh joining us in his Prado. Fairly factory vehicle, so we're definitely going to push it to its limits on this track. But it's an absolute cracker day. We've just had a bite to eat, so let's get stuck into it.
Let's get stuck into it. Awesome.
So we're off to do a couple of warm-up tracks for the little Prado. Woo! Good drive. There's a bit of water in that. Yeah, that looks okay. He's going to come down the centre and the right. So what we just had was a bit of a warm-up for what this is. A couple of bigger rock steps. This is definitely a hill that you do panel damage on. So thankfully in the cruiser I've got these wicked rock sliders. So I won't have a problem, but we definitely won't be sending Josh down this line, we'll be sending him down the other line.
We're looking after Josh today for sure.
I
would have preferred to send him down here. I thought it would make for a better video.
Just nice and slow. Bit of right, bit of right. Right. Into the bank. That's it. In. Good, perfect. That was really good. I think we hardly touched anything then.
You know what? You'll cruise down this. You'll be right.
Can you just knock the passenger side window in?
Yeah, why's that?
Oh, no reason.
I must be sticking pretty far left if I'm putting that mirror in.
All right, so the only worrying part is just how close he gets to this tree. Staying close enough to not fall in the rut, but also further away enough to not hit the tree. Do any panel damage to the poor cruiser. So we'll see. He's gonna have to have real steady throttle the whole way up, no drastic wheel movements, and it should just walk up the rest of this quite well. Just real steady throttle when you get to me, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
Keep coming, keep the momentum up.
I'm purely relying on Ben's direction here.
Beautiful job, beautiful. Well driven. Keep that line, that's really good. Keep to me. Well done. Go in. All right, you're in, you're up. Go for it.
Yeah, this is hard for the Prado to come up here. Oh man, this is huge. Man, I forget how tough this track is.
All right, what do you feel comfortable doing?
I don't know. I feel like I could almost do that, but probably shouldn't break things now. Maybe I'll keep going. I'll just go on this one.
All right. One thing that's really good about Wombat State Forest and the bog holes here, it's a bit like a trash and treasure. You never know what you'll find in here. Sending Cozzy in to go fishing to see what we've got, and if there's any other panel damage within it. It's definitely taken its fair share off the cruiser. Hopefully we don't have to take anything off the Prado.
Yep.
All right, that's pretty good.
Solid at the bottom.
Yep, we'll give this one a shot.
All right, so we're on the third sister here. We're definitely going to have to winch for the first time today, actually, which is pretty decent. Pretty much because the second sister, the two difficult parts of the track we couldn't really hit. Let's see how we go. A lot of wheel spin in action. Don't think his rear lock is helping him here, as in it's not working. I doubt he's going to get that back rear tyre up. He's just got no momentum when he gets there.
Yeah, we'll go for the winch, Lochie.
Giving up? Giving up already?
I don't know if you saw, but I tried a couple of forwards and backwards.
He's giving up already, folks. We'll grab the winch out. There's a bit of a funny setup Ben's got inside his vehicle. We kind of showed a little bit of it in our first episode, but we got Justin in the back filming what's going on at the moment.
All right, so what we've got here is there's a roof console still in progress, as you might have seen before. And considering I don't have my in-cab switches, I've sort of jimmied up something that works in the meantime.
The switches.
And so, yeah, it requires a passenger. What we're doing is sort of bypassing the switch so we can run the winch in and out. It's perfectly safe because it's only low voltage we're playing with. Like I showed you before, we've got the isolator already in the bonnet, so these are just switches. This is actually the best part of it all because we just get to sit here in comfort while all these plebs have to do the work.
Just going to engage the clutch. All right. You good, mate?
What I'm going to do here, just first gear low still, just going to turn the wheels over to help the winch as much as I can, and we'll just get Coz to, all right, go for it, Coz. Just want to keep the revs up a little bit above 1200 because that's where I know that the alternator kicks in, so I'm still providing enough charge to the winch. It's not a hard winch at all, just needs a little pull over this last step.
Happy with that?
I think the main thing I'm sort of concerned about here is as soon as his front left hits here,
he's gone.
His right's going to be in the air.
And his left's got no traction.
Yep, and you'll have to give it a bit. That's a really good spot to be in, actually. So just watch this tree back here in your back left. You're able to go back, straighten her up and have another dig. I think this is the best spot we might call it there. Try and recover it.
Thanks for that, mate. That was good.
Alright, so setting up a snatch block to come around a tree. A couple of reasons for that. I don't want to snatch him up because it's a bit of a gnarly angle with that tree being so close. The fact that we'd have to join two straps, and there's not really a great place for me to drive forward, so I've opted for the winch, much more controlled recovery. We're going to go off this tree, wrapped around a snatch block, straight back to the vehicle so we can get the straightest pull possible. Currently got Lochie digging the exhaust out at the minute. I think it's just funny to watch him do a bit of manual labour, a bit of hard work for once in his life.
Can't believe I'm helping him after he's just got me muddy. Be perfectly good FXDs and my shirt, but it's only right.
That is sticky mud.
Ben, what are your thoughts here, mate? Just pretend to dig for a bit and then pull his rear bumper off?
Just noticed as Josh hopped out of the car, the rears started to sit up on the airbags. So we initially heard a bit of an air leak, or I thought it was a tyre or one of these airbags, but then I'm starting to think it was the exhaust that was buried. So
Yeah, that's...
Thinking about taking some weight out of the rear of the vehicle.
We haven't really dug much away, but we've sort of uncovered a bit of a tree branch that there was a bit of surface level mud over. So that's potentially what the exhaust has come back onto. I'm not sure if it's the tree that's taken this rear panel off or if it's a bit of mud.
I fear like the third sister has taken another victim. Alright, so what we've got here, I run 11mm rope on the winch. So I know that's good for 11,000 pound. We've got ARB's 11,000 pound tree trunk protector, 5-ton shackle, 8-ton worn snatch block. So I buy quality gear for all my recovery gear, and I go way over the top. We've got one vehicle here, 3.5 ton, another vehicle probably at like 2.5. Way overkill for the situation, but what you got to remember, as soon as you start introducing stuff like mud and any sort of incline, it starts adding to your weight. So there's really nothing wrong with going a little bit overkill. Can you come in with the winch, Cos?
Yep.
What was that?
That's your bump coming up.
Kicking this panel in or something? I'll put it in.
Not sure exactly what's happened with the exhaust. It might have actually pushed forward in one of the slip joints, but the rear section's just come out of its rubber mount. So because it's really dirty, we don't want to start playing around too much yet. We're going to try and just strap it up there, get off the track, and then we'll have a look at it when we get home. Nah, man, if you can give it a good shot, please do.
No worries.
Step aside, bro.
Do you not have cable ties?
Nightmare thing, isn't it? I'll hold it up for you. I got this. Use 2 hands. Thinking a bit of spray of like WD or something to get that flare into the rubber.
Wait, let me have a look.
It's almost through, man. That's him there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Just give it another couple of nudges.
This one.
Ah, there we go, it's on.
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Well, Ben said give it a go, and I did, and we got it. Guys, that is the end of the third sister. I actually think we fared way better than I thought. You were confident coming into today. I wasn't, with a stock Prado as part of our convoy, but I think we come out the other side relatively damage-free. What do you think, Ben?
Yeah, I was actually really impressed with it, Lochie. So the Prado handled the three sisters. A little bit of minor damage on the rear quarter, but nothing that we can't really fix quite easily. So overall, really, really impressed with a factory vehicle on such a difficult track.
Guys, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, comment, turn the notifications on, subscribe, all that jazz. We'll see you on the next episode. Thanks, guys. Bye.